Hello students, this is Erin. Welcome to week 2 of English 103. It's been so lovely getting to know you over the last week. Um, this week we are starting our second unit on public art, which is why I have this mural pictured here. And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But I just wanted to say I've really enjoyed getting to know you through our live session and through our flip grids. And I am really excited to continue working with you over the course of the semester. Our first week was all about getting introduced to the class and meeting each other, learning the new technology, learning to navigate our Canvas course. Um, if you still need assistance with any of those things, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm very happy to help out. In our second week, we are starting the first of our units, which is on public art. And public art, I have a really open definition for. It's basically any art that if you can get to the place where it is, you have access to it. Right, so this is not like a museum where you have to not only get where it is, but usually pay a fee and then it's kind of inside. But this is art that generally people can just sort of come upon. Um, in Los Angeles, what that means for us a lot is murals, right? We have many murals kind of spread across the LA County area. And it's one of the things we do to kind of reckon with our history, our culture, with current events, with making an Instagram worthy photo. Our city has a lot of different murals that perform different roles. So I wanted to show one of them to you. This is called LA History, A Mexican Perspective by Barbara Carrasco. And this is one of the many murals that has appeared across the city to help us kind of consider the history of our city. So the public art unit will give us a chance to kind of think about that art that is so kind of easily accessible. Not 100% of the time and in all situations, but most of the time, if you can get to the place where the art is, it's accessible. Um, Within that definition, I also include some digital art or some virtual art, like TikTok, for example, which is a similar situation where if the person has access to the technology, they have access to a lot of the art that creators put out on different social media platforms. So I've kind of included that kind of digital social media level as well. With that being said, in terms of our first unit of public art, I wanted to give you a chance to preview some of the assignments for this week. So this is our Canvas page. You should, I hope, feel comfortable with it so far. As we move into week 2, we'll be doing a different module. So this was our first module for week 1, the course introduction, and it only covered the 1 week. Week 2 is going to cover, excuse me, Unit 1 is going to cover weeks 2 through 5. And so as the semester goes by, you'll see the additional weeks getting added to this same module. They'll be all kind of organized together. And what we have going on for week 1 is you'll be taking a look at the first essay assignment prompt. You'll have some readings due. We'll be meeting together on Wednesday, September 2nd. And you'll have a reading reflection due and a topic proposal to get you going on the first essay. So let's take a closer look. Please do read through the essay 1 prompt carefully. The first page of the prompt gives you step-by-step instructions on how to approach the essay assignment. So it's really important that you kind of go through and follow the different steps that are here. The second page is a bit different though. For your prompt, you'll have a chance to write about one of a few different articles. So I wrote some sample essay questions for each article. Once you've picked your article, you can use any of the essay questions I wrote, or you could kind of develop your own question. The main idea is to present your perspective on the topic of the article. So you have a lot of choice available here. So page 2 gives you some possibilities, but you are also welcome to kind of take your own direction. Then page 3 starts to get into the nuts and bolts of the assignment. It gives you the calendar that includes each of the smaller assignments that build up to the final draft. It gives the requirement for final drafts, and then some instructions on submitting and some policy reminders about late work. So please do take a look at the prompt carefully so that you have all the information that you need to do a really good job on the paper. In terms of our readings for next week, you'll be watching the week 2 overview video, which is this. Check, you are on it. You'll read through the whole essay 1 prompt, and then you'll be picking a few articles. So I selected several articles that are about public art, and you will have the opportunity to choose 3 of them. You are always, of course, welcome to read more, but you're required to choose 3 so that you have a chance to think through the different ways you could approach the assignment. So please take a good look at the different article titles. All of the titles do a really good job of kind of describing what the article is going to be about. So you can use the titles to direct you as you pick which of the 3 you're planning to read for this week. When we get together on Wednesday, we'll be doing some overview work for Essay 1 to make sure that everyone feels really comfortable with the assignment and the topic, and to start getting your ideas together for the assignment. And we'll also be discussing the assigned readings. So please do make sure you have access to them so that we can kind of discuss them fruitfully in class. And then you'll have a reading reflection due this week, where you have a chance to start thinking about the different articles you've read, and especially identifying areas of controversy, because that's usually the part that makes the most interesting writing, right? If everyone agreed, there would be no point in writing about it. So the reading reflection will give you a chance to kind of think through these kinds of controversies, and it should help you start to decide which of the articles that you'd like to write about for your first essay. So really use this as an opportunity to think through the assignment, right? Doing the first steps, thinking through the assignment. And then the last thing that's due in week 2 is a topic proposal. Topic proposals are fairly informal. It should be a very low stress assignment. It's just your opportunity to let me know what you're thinking about writing for essay 1. I like to give feedback early on in the writing process, because it helps me see whether or not students are on the right track. So if someone has gone way off topic, I can help them. And I also like to help give feedback early, before students have gotten really deeply invested in what they've written, right? I can help give some ideas or suggestions or research ideas, or maybe some corrections if things are going off track a little bit, early on in the paper before you have written too much, and people start to feel reluctant to change what they've done. So I like to kind of jump in really early. So this really is just a chance for you to let me know what you're thinking about doing so that I can help give some feedback on it. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about the work that you're doing this week. Over the next few weeks, we'll be building up to get to the final draft of Essay 1, so you'll see a lot of assignments that are directly related to the essay topic. You are always welcome to contact me with questions, and I can be reached via text or email, or you're also welcome to come to my live student hours and chat. I hope you have a good one, and I will see you on Wednesday for class. Bye.